penetration, take those easy throws all day long, off to his left. Safeties are sinking back. Big cushion. That's just positive yards on 1st and 10. You'll take 8 yards.
Now, can they finish off this answering drive back in the red zone again?
4th time tonight. 1 touchdown to show for it.
Second down carry for A.J. Green, who hasn't had a lot of work tonight. Weeks got there first. 3rd down now.
Good job by Weeks getting that penetration, getting to the backfield. He really starting to feel more and more comfortable in the middle of that defense without Omar Speights to transfer from Oregon State out with an injury. I tell you, it's tough. Getting in that red area, LSU cranks up the pressure. Those linebackers get downhill, makes it harder on the run game. If they're going to score, Jefferson's going to have to make a play with his arm or out on the edge.
You need 2 on 3rd. Jabinion back in the game. Keeper, Jefferson. Not going to get there. Still fighting, but he'll be tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Obi Ohufo came off the edge there. Deuce Chestnut, the corner, was pretty physical.
Well, they made him go sideways, Chris, and at 245 pounds to 250, that's what you want to see. You don't want to see the big man get downhill because of the penetration. He's got to try to bounce it, and that's where you can chase him down right there.
Chestnut just dove for his ankles and made the play. 4th and 2, offense on the field.
He's like a tight end when he runs the football. You want to see him go east and west and not north and south.
It's been a problem. The play clock winding down. I have to take a timeout here. There's only 4 seconds left. Very, very important play as the Hogs try to answer LSU's touchdown. 4th and 2 when you come back.
This is going to sound strange. I've been pulled through time. You just disappeared.
I can't keep looking at it because it's horrible.
It's up to us to save this place.
You've got about an hour. You've got about 5 minutes. You better run! Loki, come on!
Absolutely not.
Loki Season 2, streaming October 5th on Disney+.
Let me be direct. You're watching football wrong. What do you call a guy in face paint that can't get the game? A clown.
Sorry, what app was it again? No, just give me a second.
Amateurs.
Oh! Sorry, everybody.
DirecTV Sports Central gives you access to every game. So you never have to compromise on game day.
Was that necessary?
I was just illustrating a point.
Access NFL Sunday Ticket on us. Get a $400 reward card.
Okay.
Full-time fans, your drive never goes unnoticed, and you deserve a reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
It's the final game, folks. This one wins the series.
Struck out with the cheap seats? Important things aren't worth compromising. At Farmers, we offer both quality insurance and great savings. Here, take mine.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Tourists. Tourists that turn into scientists. Tourists photographing thousands of miles of remote coral reefs that can be analyzed by AI in real time. So researchers can identify which areas are at risk and help life underwater flourish.
This is a story that takes place every Saturday. There's magic rocks, wild animals, techno, and rivalries that go back decades. This story has everything. Want to hear it?
Arkansas's had their opportunities tonight in the red zone. Here early, watch this play on the edge, able to forced that ball high. Savion Jones, 3rd and goal, false start. And they're down inside the 1-yard line. So that was an opportunity. Then other side of the field, 3rd and goal, open receiver unable to locate him, throws it away. So 2 missed opportunities for Jefferson. The Hogs, they did cash in on one, and now they're going to settle for a field goal.
Yeah, change of heart after the timeout. Here comes Little on for his 3rd attempt. It's a fake. Bolting up the middle is Max Fletcher. They don't settle for 3. Trickery. He came here to win, and it shows.
As soon as they got that, Sam Pittman, like a receiver making a big catch, gives a first down sign. So proud of these guys pulling this off.
Fletcher, the Australian rules football guy. He's tall, gangly dude. 6'5", 174, running right up there in traffic.
Look at Sam Pittman in the background. Decided a gutsy call, 10-play drive. You're thinking, hey, to respond like that from that touchdown, a heck of a drive, just take some points. Instead they roll the dice.
They watch our games in Australia. They watch for the punts. They don't watch for the fake punt. This man's fired up.
He should be.
All right, so now a chance to reclaim the lead here. First down from the 11. Tigers up crowding the line. It's a run all the way. Jefferson slammed to the ground. Mekhi Wingo, a physical tackle after a short gain.
Good job by the defense. Here's Sam Pittman I was telling you about. Watching. Boys, that one worked. That is a first down.
He was poker face before, wasn't he? He went
arms crossed.
Going to tip you off. Something exciting was going to happen. This is where the students live down here. It's loud at this end. Play clock at 5. Jefferson, a lot of time retreating, now trying to create. He held the ball too long, and Wingo, who has stepped up in this series, got him to the ground. Waiting for number 18 to make big plays tonight.
Well, Weeks again comes with the delayed blitz, and it was the coverage, Chris, downfield that allows this defense to eventually get home. Look how relentless Weeks is as a young player. Initially makes the contact, and then the big fella Wingo is able to get home. And that is all about the coverage from LSU's back end.
And now Arkansas backed up. 3rd and 16, unless they can create something big here, as they will spend another timeout. So that's important in a game that figures to be tight down to the wire. Pittman seemed having to burn a couple of timeouts here. Mekhi Wingo, I think he's just still underrated. One of the elite defensive players, maybe not as known nationally, came from Missouri. He has made an impact in this crucial defensive series.
See where he's ranked for now, but you put he and the fact that Mason Smith is now back. He's worked his way back from that injury last year against Florida State. It seems like he's getting in better shape every week, but as a tandem, they're a handful. But to Arkansas's credit, they've been pretty stout inside themselves with Lemmer leading the way. This is a big drive. I think the reason Arkansas is burning these timeouts, 17-13, a low-scoring game. Every possession matters. They know they got into this red zone again. They do not want to have to settle for a field goal. So it brings up this big 3rd down. They can get a first down without putting the ball into the end zone.
Holly, it's pretty loud down there at this point.
It is loud, and it's partially because Mekhi Wingo has been destroying things right now. Both Sam Pittman, the coach of Arkansas, and their offensive coordinator, Dan Eno, said they think number 18 of LSU is the best defensive player in America. They knew how dangerous he was. They both think he's the very best, and he's showing it to them on this drive. He's just blowing it up right now.
3rd and 16. Jefferson swarmed again. Finally got him to the ground. That's Womack. He's one of the guys that doesn't get a lot of action. He's in there. Helmet comes off, getting to the quarterback.
Both ends. Look at Perkins. Forces him inside. He gets a hand on him, but it's Womack who ends up getting in there. Not seen very often. It's 6'5". Helmet comes off. How fired up is he?
We said this is a deep, defensive line. He's definitely one of the unheralded guys. You don't expect him to step up. They trusted him down there in a pass rush situation.
Pass rush specialist.
So here we go. Unless they're thinking fake again. Little to cut this to a 1-point lead from 40. And he knocks it through. So LSU's defense, after getting surprised by the fake, bows up with the pass rush, and the Tigers still lead by 1.
Not you eating on your daddy's white carpet.
Cut the bull joke and give me one of the wings. Get 8 of KFC's new hot and spicy wings for only $4.99.
Some people just know what road to take. Those are the people who know to choose Allstate.
The service road is faster.
Turn left.
Not happening.
He knows better than any GPS, and he'd point you in Allstate's direction.
Go all the way down the road past the big gray warehouse.
Take the next exit.
You're not from around here, so you don't know the back roads.
I don't want to be late for the party.
I'm gonna save us 5 minutes.
Some people just know what road to take.
You're on the fastest route.
Those are the people who know safe drivers save 40% with Allstate.
Did you know taking Zysol at night relieves allergies while you sleep? So you wake refreshed for a more productive day. Get 24-hour continuous relief that does not fade. Be wise all, take Zysol at night.
Where are you going? We have moderate to severe ulcerative colitis. That's the old me, before I started taking Zeposia. Is that just one pill? Once a day. Old me is still catching up with the Zeposia me.
Zeposia can help people with UC achieve and maintain remission and has been shown to reduce symptoms in as early as 2 weeks.
You're hiking the shorter trail today, right? Not with Zeposia.
Don't take Zeposia if you had a heart attack, chest pain, stroke, or mini-stroke, heart failure in the last 6 months, irregular or abnormal heartbeat, if you have untreated sleep apnea, or take MAOIs. Zeposia may cause serious side effects, including infections that can be life-threatening and cause death, slow heart rate, liver or breathing problems, increased blood pressure, macular edema, swelling and narrowing of the brain's blood vessels, and increased risk of PML, a rare brain infection that usually leads to death or severe disability. Tell your doctor if you are pregnant or plan to be.
Looks like Zeposia is really working out. You got that right, old me.
Ask your doctor about once daily Zeposia.
People are excited about what AI will do for them. We're excited about what AI will do for business. Introducing Watson X, a platform designed to multiply output by training AI with your data. When you Watson X your business, you can build AI to help coders code faster, customer service respond quicker, and employees handle repetitive tasks in less time. Let's create AI that transforms business with Watson X. IBM, let's create.
This shot here.
ESPN College Football Primetime, presented by IHG Hotels and Resorts, is brought to you by Allstate and the Allstate AFCA Good Works team, recognizing the athletes for their charitable work. Visit ESPN.com/Allstate to learn more.
Arkansas, after that fake field goal, had a 1st and 10 at the 11, then back-to-back sacks. And look at Deshaun Womack playing high school football a year ago in the SEC. Helmet comes flying off.
And he's allowed to keep playing because he was already engaged in the tackle on Jefferson. So that's why the officials no call as far as the helmet coming off in the continuation.
Yeah, you can't continue to chase the quarterback, right, Bill?
That was a correct no call. He was already into the grasp of the quarterback, and he just continued normal action. He didn't chase him without the helmet.
The pass rush has been heated up, and Jefferson has gone down 4 times tonight. Curtis Wilson, the All-State bus here in Baton Rouge. What's your All-State good hands play today?
The Florida State-Clemson game. This is a chance for Clemson to maybe win the game. Minute 49, Jonathan White's misses to the left. Goes to overtime, top of the first. Travis Jordan up to Keon Coleman. High points that ball. Beautiful catch. Corner never saw it. Florida State defense holds on, and the Noles go to Death Valley and get their first win in Death Valley since Jamison Winston was, a freshman in 13.
Keon Coleman, one of the high-impact transfers in college football, the receiver from Michigan State to Florida State. So up by 1. Daniels on the keeper. Makes a cut. So smooth, you're right. Such different running styles with these quarterbacks, but they could be a nightmare for opponents, both of them.
Yeah, they're playing man-to-man, which is so dangerous because of this threat as a zone read. You can see he just goes right to the outside. Defense on the back end, locked up in man. He just reads Stewart off the edge, and man, he can accelerate quickly, especially if you play man coverage and give him all that room to run.
Caught McLaughlin flat-footed, just ran right by him. Pitch near side. Quiet night for Mason Taylor, but the tight end makes the catch out near midfield. It's another first down.
Good recognition again. He's seen the experience of the quarterbacks. He had a blitz to his left. He had soft coverage on Taylor to his right. Simple read. There's Taylor to your far right. Nobody on him. Just take it. You've seen Jefferson do that. Now you see Daniels do it. Might as well take the easy yards against soft coverage.
Caleb Jackson, he is a hammer. True freshman back. Powerful, just likes to run over people.
They're doing a good job at a muggy night down here in Baton Rouge of rotating these backs around Daniels. We've seen Diggs, we've seen Josh Williams, we've seen John Emery.
It's nice to have a deep rotation of backs and then a guy that powerful to just unleash downhill in a defense on a hot night.
Caleb Jackson brings it.
Oh, shows a little shiftiness. One guy is not going to easily bring him down. They move the sticks. Hudson Clark stopped him, and now he'll take his shoe to the sidelines.
He had a big moment last week. He didn't have a lot of carries, but he trucked a guy last week against Mississippi State, showing you what he can do with the power that he has, especially when you bring him in spot duty where he's fresh.
They're trying to keep fresh guys on the field. Wholesale changes up front for the Hogs here. It's Diggs at tailback. He makes a cut. He may be wearing down this front. Another big gain. First down.
Yeah, they are. They're doing a good job. Nice double team here. Just leaning on these bodies, bringing in fresh legs in that backfield. Great patience. Little hesitation there by Diggs. Probably the most complete of the backs, the veteran who transferred over from Notre Dame.
Neighbors split to the left of the formation. Single coverage over there. Daniels works back this side, and it's Thomas who's been the big playmaker tonight. Tackled by McLaughlin. Attacking on first down.
Strong arm. Left hash all the way to the far right. Throws it on a line. Really not a throw he cannot make.
It's fun to call plays when it's 2nd and 1, 2nd and 2, and that's what it has been on this drive as Diggs just hammers away another first down.
And I know both these teams are used to the heat and humidity, but LSU's sensing right now Arkansas is on their heels. They're attacking.
Diggs just powers ahead on their heels and on the ropes.
Those linebackers that have been so active for Arkansas right now not making the plays that they were earlier. They're trying to rotate bodies onto the field themselves, trying to stay as fresh as they can.
Kelly and Mike Denbrock cranking the tempo just a little bit subtly here. Try to increase the wear and tear on this defense. Daniels under pressure, flips it across the middle. Touchdown, Malik Neighbors. And the Tigers build their lead. Body blows in the running game, and then Neighbors sneaks out pretty open down there.
Watch, I'm going to back this up just a little bit. Watch his eyes peek. He senses that blitz to his left. Now he drops back, baits that blitz, and gets it off to Taylor, or to Neighbors for that touchdown. Anticipated, saw it the entire time, knew he had time for Neighbors to clear underneath and makes it an easy throw.
Neighbors, a guy who's worked hard on his maturity. At times in his career, he's been a little pouty when he hasn't gotten the football. The monster game a week ago. Thomas has been the big playmaker tonight until this. Touchdown, 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 the last 3 Tigers drives.
Giants-Dodgers, a clash of rivals on Sunday Night Baseball.
Thursday Night Football on Prime. It's on.
Welcome to Thursday Night Football.
Thursday Night Football is on. It's Detroit
wide open touchdown
up against Green Bay.
Deep downfield.
As the Lions take on the Packers.
Into the end zone.
Stream Thursday Night Football only on Prime.
Let's go. Ooh, this is gonna be the best day of my life.
Seriously?
Toyota, let's go places.
We have a special guest today on ESPN College Game Day, the Geico Deco.
Look, just get to the part when you tell everyone how easy it is to ensure what's important to them. Home, car, even RV. Come on, there's an RV right there. Did he even see the talking points I gave him?
I don't believe so, sir.
For all your insurance needs from home to car to RV, it's easy to Geico.
Desmond?
I forgot the talking points.
Oh, I'm ready.
Businesses work best when they put people first. Your dedicated Cintas service reps help make sure your team has the essential products they need, where and when they need them, to help keep them looking great, feeling confident, and ready to be their best. Get Cintas.
Oh, I'm ready.
And get ready for the workday.
You want to be like me? Well, you can't, because there's only one Prime. But you can recover like me. Almonds, every day. They can help you recover from exercise to keep you prime. You want to stay prime, right?
Your snacks want to snack on Sabra.
Yummy.
The best memories are made in cotton. Always have been. And always will be. So check the label for cotton and make more memories.
My life used to be great, but ever since my mom got a Lifespan glow-up treadmill, let's go. I can't get a moment's rest!
For a decade, ESPN has supported the CFP Foundation, bringing the college football community together during Extra Yard for Teachers Week. To celebrate and honor all the great teachers, CFP Foundation has recognized over 500,000 educators. For more, go to CFP Extra Yard. So the lead now 8 for the Tigers. Biggest deficit for Jefferson and company to Matt Berry.
Gentlemen, we have a developing story in South Bend. This was after a 4th and 1 stop. Travion Henderson takes it 65 yards for the touchdown. But the story after the Henderson touchdown is Marvin Harrison Jr. He gets rolled up on and twists his ankle. He has left the game with an injury. We'll keep you updated on that. But Harrison out with an ankle injury after the touchdown.
All right, Matty, we'll look for the updates on that. Buckeyes defense continues to pitch a shutout. So Jabinian harassed and knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. Harold Perkins making an impact.
We talk so much about Mingo and Smith, but how about the quickness from the depth that they have here with Jefferson? Look how quick he is. Chases him and forces him outside to allow the edge to make the play, but that was all Jordan Jefferson. Transfer from West Virginia, showing some quickness there in the middle. I think that's the difference with LSU's defense this year. Real strength is the depth and the way they rotate up front.
Just a different level of intensity from this LSU defense. Houston series now, Jabinian. So you say that, and then Hogs push the pile out near the first down marker at the 34.
And that right side with the center Lemmer and the right guard Braun just pushing their way. Watch the right side. Watch this push right here. If you're a running back, both double teams, just get behind that, bounce off the safety, keep those legs moving. It's like a 15-round fight. You keep using a boxing analogy.
Final 30 seconds of the third quarter. And third down. And it's very patient. Jefferson sort of going behind the back over the right side for a first down.
Cannot say enough about how this Arkansas team has answered the bell. It's tough to do in this environment when you get down and that momentum starts to change and all this starts to pile on top of you. It's easy to fade away. We see it happen a lot, but they're not. They're staying in here and fighting.
This drive feels important with an 8-point deficit and their defense looking gassed in the last series. The battle for the boot. The final 15 minutes coming up here in Baton Rouge. You're watching ESPN College Football Primetime.
All right, guys, listen up. This entire season boils down to one word.
Bundle home and auto.
But that's 4 words.
Not if you bundle them.
Bundling, just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Whatever your business needs, Vistaprint can print it. Like packaging from tape to thank you cards, or merch from t-shirts to caps, even a logo that you can put on all that. Because with Vistaprint, the printabilities are endless. New customers get 25% off at Vistaprint.com.
I used the wrong paint.
Snickers satisfies.
Being the best takes hard work. It takes early mornings, planning, precision, sweat, sacrifice, and teamwork. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in their game. Old Dominion Freight Line, helping the world keep promises.
Your heart is the beat of life. If you have heart failure, entrust your heart to Entresto. Entresto helps improve your heart's ability to pump blood to the body. Don't take Entresto if pregnant. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. And don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARB. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor if Entresto is right for you.
Welcome back to this presentation of the SEC on ESPN. Party's broken out. Singing along to Garth Brooks. You get the fiddle player cranked up. Calling Baton Rouge is a third quarter tradition here. Hogs trying to stage a comeback as we begin the final period. They feel they deserve better than being down 8, but just not efficient enough so far in the red zone. And a misfire on the right side.
There's a little movement up front with LSU, and as soon as they moved, and I'm sure there was a call for them to move, that's when Arkansas on the right side had movement themselves.
False start. Offense number 89.
See that so many times in college football. Those offensive linemen in a loud environment, they're waiting, they're waiting, they're waiting. As soon as LSU moved, boom, there's movement from Arkansas.
Nathan backs the tight end, and again, they got to start out behind the sticks. 1st and 15. Not easy the way the Tigers have heated up the pass rush. Move there, another flinch. No.
That's the tight end.
Same guy again.
Like
Backs.
Nathan Backs, yeah. You have 2 tight ends there with.
False start. Offense number 89. Number 9. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Thing is, you do that once, they get loud. You do that again, the student section is in a frenzy.
And again, movement from the LSU defensive line. You can see how frustrated he is with himself. They're going to stick with that 12 personnel, the 1 running back and the 2 tight ends. Try to take care of the edges.
And 1st and 20. Jefferson wants to launch, ball knocked loose. Swinson got there, it's ruled incomplete. Actually, have they blown a whistle? Somebody was alert because I did not initially hear a whistle. Now they're calling it incomplete.
I mean, his arm was obviously coming forward. You just wonder if the pressure got to him there early enough with Swinson to get that ball out. What do you think, Bill? His ball's hands coming forward, but did that ball come out before it did?
He may have gotten hit on the hand or on the arm. That ball may have turned just before it started forward. Replay obviously is taking a look at it, but they haven't stopped it yet.
That's a good look for you, Bill.
No, they'll take a closer look now. There was some hesitation. Arkansas is going to spend a timeout here. It's come unraveled. They've been up to it most of the night here. It's a challenge of playing on the road. There's another look. Does the arm come forward? I think it is there.
Just barely.
Like the call, yeah. But Kirk,
if it didn't, just a question for you. Nobody recovered the ball. The ball had come completely, it was done. The ball wasn't moving. And then LSU, somebody must have yelled to the DFA, pick it up just in case. The ball had stopped moving. So it wasn't immediately recovered. So if it was a fumble, how do you handle that?
The ball doesn't have to be moving if players are still going after it.
Nobody was going after the ball. It was like they ignored the ball. It was gone.
They go over, they pick it up.
They picked it up, but it was like, oh, that's right, kind of pick it up.
There
Look, Bill, watch the football. Yeah. I'm just curious how the rule. Let's say it is a fumble. Watch the football. Watch LSU's players. Do you think anybody's going for that ball? Ball's dead.
Perkins walked right by it.
What would the call be, Bill? I'm just curious.
Well, I agree there. All the players in that area have stopped playing, so you don't have an immediate recovery.
Jefferson says, forget the pass rush. I'm just going to take off and run on 2nd and 20. And that's a very positive play to stop the bleeding and get ahead of the sticks now.
Boy, is that a weapon to have him with that power. Able to run over a couple safeties there and keep those legs moving. Gives them a chance here. They're way behind the sticks at 1st and 20, now at 3rd and 6.
Jefferson, nobody open, still seeking a receiver, lobs it downfield, and Haas got behind everybody. The play they needed. Jefferson just extending, and LSU's defensive backs fell asleep. A 59-yard touchdown.
And anytime a quarterback starts to move, you get some concerns with the defensive back not plastering and getting his eyes in the backfield. Jefferson buys time. Look at the defensive back right here. He's waiting. He's in a good position. Now his eyes are on the quarterback. Completely loses the tight end sneaking down that right sideline. Just a mental error by Alexander, who's in great position.
First they'll go for 2 in the tie here. Dominic Johnson. Jefferson for now under center. And a flinch. Oh, my goodness.
Now they've
left side of the line.
They've been doing that all night. Tough environment. Can't hear the cadence.
Offense number 62. 5-yard penalty.
Meanwhile, LSU's defense making it as tough as they can by bouncing around, moving around. There was just some more movement right before the movement there by Latham. So you have crowd noise. You got LSU's defense bouncing around.
That's a tough one for the captain there, who committed some damaging penalties last week against BYU. A false start and a 4th and 1. And a hold.
The crowd's been relatively quiet until these last couple drives. They've been burning their timeouts and pre-snap movement.
2-point play from the 8-yard line now. Jefferson to the end zone. Doesn't matter. It's Hodge with the touchdown and the 2-pointer. And we are tied in Death Valley.
What a night for the true freshman out of Oklahoma. Hodge sneaks behind coverage, gets away from Alexander. Give all the credit to Jefferson for baiting that defense towards him and then making this throw. There's the freshman. He's got to be thinking, what just happened? I got into the end zone. And they go right back to him for the 2-pointer after the penalty. The Hogs have tied it up here in the 4th.
Oh, Booking.com. I'm going to somewhere, anywhere. A beach house, a tree house. Honestly, I don't care. Hello, humidity. A fancy hotel with a sexy garden.
Landscape architect.
A tiny home with aggressive flair. Somewhere, anywhere. As long as they have childcare.
Booking.com, Booking.com.
Yeah.
I wish for the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro.
Sean, do you mean this one, the one with titanium?
No way I could trade this busted-up thing for one.
Maybe stealing wishes from the birthday boy is not your best plan. Switch to Verizon and trade in any iPhone and get the new iPhone 15 Pro on them.
What?
Yep, and on an amazing network.
And I don't have to ruin any more birthday parties.
Yeah, that ship has sailed. Let's go get you that iPhone. Here we go. Come on now.
Trade in any iPhone in any condition for a new iPhone 15 Pro on us, only on Verizon.
How good does it feel when Threshold Decor welcomes more seasonal style for less? When you can save on Good and Gather groceries in all the fall flavors. And when quality ingredients bring more to the table. When you get low prices on the latest trends. When rewards come with quality and coziness. And when you're serving up taste they love at low prices, that's totally Target.
With college football on ESPN+, you get the best teams and the biggest conferences, and so much college football action from across the country. So sign up now at ESPN.
Oh, excuse me? I'm hoping you could help me. I'm looking for something that's gonna make my skin look clearer and glowy, but also softer because it's just been so dry lately.
Yeah, I usually work in produce, so.
Can I help you? Yeah, I'm looking to get a little more of a glow.
Yeah, let's get you a facial.
Hand and Stone facials are not only relaxing, they're customized just for you. First-time customers get our low introductory rate only at Hand and Stone.
On September 29th.
We've got superpowers. Great. Now the clumsy pup shoots fireballs out of his paw.
The Paw Patrol's biggest adventure launches on the big screen.
Did he say lunch?
No, I said launch. Paw Patrol, rated PG, September 29th.
Reasons to redshirt?
My reason to redshirt?
I'm happy to answer that one. I've been so happy with the redshirt treatment for years.
See all the reasons to redshirt at redshirttreatment.com.
That drive was not pretty, but it was gritty. They overcome 3 unforced errors, 3 false starts on the drive. They were backed up 2nd and 20. Remember, Jefferson's scramble got it going, and then the complete coverage breakdown of the touchdown to Haas. And he catches the 2-pointer, and all new ball game, 14-11 to go. Let's take it back in with Matt Barry.
All right, Chris, going to get caught up on a couple of things. Penn State, Iowa. Check that. Notre Dame, Ohio State. Gibran Payne takes it in for Notre Dame. 10-7 now. Buckeyes with a 3-point lead. Check it in on Washington State and Oregon State. Cam Ward to Josh Kelly. Washington State up 35-21. And coming up after this, Michael Penix Jr. in that loaded Pac-12. Little Pac-12 after dark coming up in a bit.
All right, Matt, thank you. 2-by-2 look. Diggs in the backfield. Daniels gets the edge and will just scoot, sliding down after about a 6-yard gain. Flag on the play.
Way in the back.
Holding. Defense number 1. The 10-yard penalty will be assessed at the end of the run with an automatic first down.
Yep, Lorando Jackson, they call him Snacks. Penalties really began to pile up. They held the penalties in control after the debacle last week.
You get on islands against talented receivers, and it's hard to stay with them. You're holding on for everything, including the jersey sometimes.
Daniels flips it short. Taylor has got space. Nice design on the play, and all of a sudden, LSU in the Hogs territory at the 40.
Now they're bringing him from the backside. This is a play you see all over college and pro football. Hard to find him. From the right side, comes all the way over. No one picks him out in the flat.
20-yard gain, and just like the last series, LSU coming up, they show simulated tempo here, trying to wear down this Arkansas defense. Remember how LSU's just going down the field in their last 3 possessions. Diggs head for about 4.
I mean, Arkansas has been playing a defense where they've been rolling the dice a bit with Travis Williams, and it worked early. But look at the adjustments. You got to give LSU, Brian Kelly, and Mike Denbrock a lot of credit. Early, there are a lot of punts. Since then, see the drive chart up. Hopefully, see what they've done these last 4 possessions, and look at how quickly 3 plays, 9 plays, a lot of explosive plays. Arkansas has got to put a cap on the top of this defense.
Emery is the back now. They fake it to him, and Daniels wanted to launch downfield, just checks it down, and Taylor couldn't come up with a low throw. So 3rd and 6 now.
He keeps getting lost. Those backers getting ISO'd man to man and doing a good job of finding a way to get him freed up underneath with room to work. That time he just drops the ball. That probably would have been a first down.
Talked about the explosives. LSU's only had 7 previous 3rd down plays tonight, converted 4 of them. It snaps the streak of 8 straight completions for Daniels. Diggs on the ground picks it up as they find a crease in the middle of that Hogs front.
Well, Taylor's been going to the outside, but this time he goes in motion. He makes a block on the edge. Nice split zone, opens up, breaks that arm tackle, and he gets the first.
He's got it again. 12-yard run on 3rd and 6. What a big play.
Getting fresh legs in the backfield. Boy, since the end of the first half, we keep using a boxing analogy. LSU's punching hard with a couple quick touchdowns. Arkansas with a counter punch where they had that 15-play drive, had to settle for a field goal. LSU comes back with another big touchdown. And then Arkansas, their own 59-yard touchdown. Just a back and forth these last 30 minutes.
Good fun. Jaden flips it down. Diggs makes the catch, gets down inside the 20. So it'll be another 3rd down play.
Much more conservative with Travis Williams after all those big plays. A little bit more zone here, trying to keep it in front, make them have to earn it.
LSU ran for it on 3rd down from about this distance moments ago. Diggs is still in the game, and now it's LSU's turn to misfire.
Eric Gregory right over top of the football, just a mental error.
Offside. Defense number 50. In the neutral zone with contact. It's a 5-yard penalty. The yardage results in a first down.
I thought it was a flinch up front. It was Gregory bumping into the center.
Yeah, watch the quarterback. That it used to be a snap count. Now it's a hard clap. Good job by the offense of holding steady. That hard clap drew the nose guard Gregory over.
Man, does that sting? If you're an Arkansas fan, they convert with a penalty. It's a new set of downs here at the 14. Diggs Physical run. It has been combative down there inside the 10, 15-yard line tonight for both sets of trenches here. A lot of options if you're LSU, right? The power game is working. You get Daniels on the edge. You get
some one-on-one on the outside.
Two effective receivers. His neighbors off to the left. One-on-one coverage. Keeper. Daniels. Great job containing him. Wanted to get wide, and now a flag comes in at the end of the play.
Block in the back, offense number 50. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay second down.
Their tackle, Emory Jones.
This time they actually sat back in zone. You remember this play where you go out into the flat? The option here is for Daniels to either pull this and run it or throw it. This time they just want to get him on the edge to run it. There's the penalty right there. An effort play by Emory Jones, but it's the reason Daniels was able to cut back underneath that.
Now it's LSU going to have to try to overcome a self-inflicted wound. 2nd and 17. Neighbors slot right. Brian Thomas far left. Diggs goes in motion. Daniels looking to the end zone. Launches. Neighbors. Touchdown LSU. Beautiful throw by Daniels. He liked that one.
What a route by Neighbors. Matched up against Singletary. They've been playing zone, this time man-to-man. He had no chance of staying with Neighbors. Great route. That slot fade has room to work. Gets both feet down. Just for good measure, puts the brakes on before he hits the wall there. And a great throw there by Daniels for this touchdown.
This passing game took a while to get going, but Daniels now 4 touchdown passes. 2 each to the 2 main weapons. It's Thomas with a couple of 49-yard receptions, and Neighbors has caught a couple. And LSU back in front by 7. 9:43 to play.
Your first home sees a lot of firsts. From first loves to first steps. Sure, it can be a handful at times, keeping you up at night.
Come on now.
But with help from the Home Depot, you'll find the confidence to create the first place you call your own. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
We've met before. Are you looking for Regan? Possession. It's happening to both girls. Baby, come back to us.
There are 2 heartbeats.
They're beating in sync.
One girl lives, one girl dies.
Rated R. Only in theaters October 6th.
The 3 for Me only at Chili's serves up bottomless drinks, bottomless chips and salsa, and an entree with sides starting at just $10.99. Wait, $10.99? Oh, someone's gonna get in trouble for this one. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
It's the final game, folks. This one wins the series.
Struck out with the cheap seats? Important things aren't worth compromising. At Farmers, we offer both quality insurance and great savings. Here, take mine.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I used to watch the Heisman House every year on TV. And I'd always wondered, is it real? It's very real.
Take a little bit more up the top.
Now that I've been here a while, it's a lot like campus. We have roommates.
Hey, Caleb, just try and keep it down. It's nap time.
Of course, there's a gym.
10.
All right, people, here we go. Looking good, RG3.
No, you're looking good, RG3.
Yeah, so it's a lot
We need
like...
the room, rookie. We're doing a ticky-tock. Pound.
Just like campus.
So I wanted to go to Dave & Buster's for sports and $5 bites. But I had to visit Gam Gam, so I made a trade.
Trade for $5 bites at Dave & Buster's. You know you want to.
Full-time fans, your devotion always delivers. And you deserve a reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
ESPN College Football Primetime is presented by IHG Hotels and Resorts. 18 hotel brands, one loyalty program. Download the app.
4 consecutive 75-yard touchdown drives for LSU. Beautiful pitch and catch, huh?
Yeah, let's look at Neighbors eliminate this cushion right there with a nice inside stem. Poor Singletary never had a chance. His feet were just frozen, and he had room to work to the outside. It's a play you practice all the time. And practice during the week, the timing was perfect, and ball up in the air where Daniels could run right underneath it.
For Daniels, improving the deep shot accuracy, a huge point of emphasis in the offseason. Tonight, completed 4 deep shots of his 6 for 3 touchdowns. Highly impressive connection with Neighbors and Daniels.
Yeah, you see the chemistry building last week, over 200 yards this week. Oh, they are feeling it, but it has come from a lot of hard work. These guys get up together 5:30 in the morning. They meet at the football facilities, so the quarterback and all the wide receivers watch film together. Jaden Daniels actually went to Bryden Kelly and said, I need more time in the building. His fingerprint only worked from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m., so now it's 24 hours, and he's spending it with the wide receivers getting that chemistry.
Hogs try to answer here. Dubinion, short game. You got to have good chemistry with your receivers. If they're going to say, all right, but I'll meet you at 5:30.
I was going to say, good job by the fellas getting up. That's a heck of a commitment in college to get up. That shows what they're committed to do. I'll never forget in 2019 seeing Joe Burrow and those receivers, of course, Jefferson and Chase and all that. Those guys, the commitment that they made to have a great year that season.
Batted down to the line of scrimmage. It was Greg Penn who got a hand up. It's going to be hard to ever match that 2019 LSU offense. They're sort of the benchmark, I think, in the modern game. But it's an inspiration for LSU. These guys, know what's expected of them at this school.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it goes back even before that. There's incredible history and tradition here, Joe, and that group took it to a whole different level. What a play that time to be able to knock that ball down. That was a big gain if Greg Penn was not able to get up and knock it away.
Hogs need 4 on 3rd. Oh, another flinch on the right side. Wow, those tight ends are having a hell of a time holding their water. That time it's Has.
False start. Offense number 9. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
I mean, you could overcome like they did the last drive, but in the long run, it's just too tough.
And again, Savion, see that move by Savion Jones? Every single time they've flinched, it's been movement by LSU, just lateral movement, trying to affect the communication. What they're doing is they're drawing them off every time.
Now it's 3rd and 9, false start number 6. It's a big groan from the Hog faithful watching tonight. Jefferson trying to stay alive in the pocket, flips it to Dubinion, who makes a man miss and scoots for a 1st down. Dubinion with a straight arm bouncing off Burns. It was Andre Sam who had a chance to grab him early, couldn't.
Are you kidding me with the poise from KJ Jefferson? That is unbelievable. Game on a line, 3rd down, near his own end zone. Look at him sit in his pocket. People hitting him on the shoulder pad, and he calmly just finds the check down up against a safety to make him miss for a 1st down.
Big guy's got it on the edge now. We talked about this being a duel between the 2 guys who each believe they are the top quarterback this year in the SEC, and they have both showed their skill set tonight.
They've lived up to it. What doesn't show up in the numbers is coming in here and being a quarterback. You mentioned how he's been here. This is his 3rd time. He's been in a lot of other SEC buildings where it's gone well and it's gone not so well. I think that's really hardened him and allowed him to play with tremendous poise this season.
Dubinion. He is a real team guy, just the leader, the alpha of this offense. And you're right, you need a guy in the huddle who can do that in this environment, trying to, again, fight from behind.
This team really feeds off of that poise. Gives them a belief. I tell you, Dubinion's running with some purpose tonight, isn't he? I mean, we thought we'd see more of A.J. Green. They bring in the short yardage back, Dominic Johnson, but Binion has been running hard with high knees.
Almost 6 yards of carry tonight. Now see if they don't flinch. They just need a yard here. Yep. The time they stay put. And Dominic Johnson powers for a first down inside the 40. Holly, what are they trying to do to solve that problem on the O-line down there?
Well, after that last drive where they had 3 false start penalties, Sam Pittman sat down on the bench in front of his offensive line and got after them. They went over the issues, what's going wrong. Some of the guys admitted they can't hear, and KJ Jefferson and them got on the same page. It's about 104 decibels down here, but they are definitely trying to fix this issue.
You don't expect to hear in here, do you? Jefferson pressured, climbs the pocket, launches downfield, caught! Touchdown, Andrew Armstrong! And the Hogs leader answers a 37-yard strike, but wait a minute, there's a flag way behind the play, and it's going to come off the board. A hold nullifies the touchdown.
They may have gotten the center, Bo Limmer, who's had a huge night. Instead of staying in the middle, he actually is going to pull out all the way out to the right to take on Savion Jones, and he obviously does hold him. This wraps up around him. I was just about to say, what a great job by KJ Jefferson climbing in the pocket, showing that same poise on the last third down.
What a difference, Kirk. It's that the bear hug there costs him a touchdown, makes it 1st and 20. One more time, can they overcome a self-inflicted wound? Sets up, launches downfield, and he's got Has again. And the freshman banging off people. All of a sudden, LSU's lost track of the young tight end.
Yeah, they sure have, and they're going to clear it with these 2 outside receivers. Watch how they take the defenders with them. See the tight end works to the outside where that man-to-man is taken away. Nobody takes him. Greg Penn, I think, had him isolated one-on-one, and he got free behind the coverage.
It's a tough matchup for middle linebacker downfield. So they overcome the hold, right back in scoring position. Dubinion, that time they swarm him behind the line. Big number 99, Jordan Jefferson, tackling him behind the line.
We came in here thinking Wingo and Smith would be making plays, but instead it's 99 with just incredible quickness. This guy's 317 pounds, and his first step in get-off is as good as we've seen.
Transfer from West Virginia. Hogs behind the sticks again on 2nd down and 13. It has been a nightmare down here. Just 1 touchdown in the 4 red zone possessions. Twice drives installed at the 5-yard line. Play clock winding down.
Offense number 1, 5-yard penalty.
Well, they didn't have any timeouts. Didn't have any timeouts to take there, and it's going to cost them 5 yards.
Good as KJ Jefferson has played tonight between the false starts up front and this time a delay of game. Just he's got to have a little bit of urgency and awareness of that play clock. He really didn't get started until there were about 7 or 8 seconds on the play clock.
9 penalties since halftime. 2nd and 18. KJ launching for the end zone again. He's trying to get the ball to Tesla, covered by Burns. 3rd down.
He got hit right as he threw it. Braden Swinson got around the left side. Watch the pressure off to the left. Kind of a bull rush, turns it into a speed. Somehow, with his size and arm strength, got that football where he almost got a chance for Tesla to make a catch.
Four-man rush. Jefferson flushed on the run. Flicks it to the end zone. No chance to make a play. It was Haas out there. And now it's 4th and 18.
There's a late hit.
Oh, no.
On Jefferson. Perkins was right there. There's a flag down right after he threw the football. He got hit by Harold Perkins. And the flag came right down. I'm assuming it's going to be a late hit, roughing the passer.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, 4 defense.